Azzi, you said during the preseason that you felt so much better with your foot this year that you were going to be able to show people what a good player you are. And it just seems like you're really comfortable out there, aggressive on defense, attacking all the time in offense. Do you just feel like a completely different player?
I do. I feel a lot better. Right now playing, I feel so much better than I did last year. So it's been fun so far.
Aaliyah, you said in the preseason that your goal going into every game was going to be get a double-double, and you get one in your first game this season after not getting a single one last season. What did you think you did well to get it?
I think I did get a couple last season, but consistency, yeah, for sure. I think that going into this game, that's what I wanted to do, and I think that I showed out. So I know that we need that for Texas as well. So just a preview of what's going to happen Monday as well.
Can any of you speak to Dorka's 2 blocks tonight?
Honestly, it's nothing surprising. That's what Dorka does. She's a great shot blocker. She's a great protector of the paint, as well as all our bigs are. So, it was good to see the crowd, liking it and, bringing that feeling back from last year of how we played. And, yeah, those were great blocks. She's going to have a lot more this year. I'm sure of that.
Nika, the coach seemed pretty happy with the defense tonight, which is a big turnaround from the scrimmage against UMass. Can you just talk a little bit about what's made that transition on the defensive end?
Yeah, well, as coach said, we sucked on defense against UMass, and that's completely true. And, we just had to own it and understand that we need to work much more on it because I think our offense is looking pretty good. So definitely after that game, we took time, we worked on it, our communication got better. And, we just translated what we did in practice into games, and I think we looked good, and we can look much better than that, too.
Azzi, it looked like you were going to do well after scoring without a 3-pointer for a while there, but you finally got one to go. But just your overall game and being a complete player even when your shot isn't flowing, how important was it for you to just kind of fight through some struggles on the perimeter and still produce?
Well, I'm really lucky to have teammates that keep encouraging me when I miss. So they were still telling me to shoot it, and I was like, I'm done shooting for the night. But I think also just attacking, getting to the rim, doing other things helps get me at least in that rhythm to make the 1-3 that I did make. But I think just having my teammates in my ear telling me to keep shooting and keep my confidence up means the world.
For either Nika or Aaliyah, what was it like to see Aubrey out there? Just she looked comfortable. She looked like she was just back to herself. What was it like for you guys?
I think it's great having Aubrey back. She she brings the athleticism to her team and very explosive, driving to the rim. So it's definitely an element to our offense that we definitely need, and I think it's going to be great throughout the season.
Aaliyah, how would you describe the difference in your off seasons from freshman to sophomore year to sophomore to junior year now? And how do you think maybe the struggles of last year have helped you get off to a good start?
I think just routine, repetition in the off season. I came in for summer session. We had a great summer session together. We worked on fundamentals, and then going into Team Canada with the Global Jam, just kind of had a rhythm of everything going well for me, and then just carried that into the season. So I'm just excited to just do whatever my team needs for me to do and what coach needs me to do to be successful.
Aaliyah, back here. When you are going from 0 to 60, right, starting with Northeastern and then next up is Texas, what kind of confidence builder was it for you and for Dorka and Yana to have a solid game in the lane, in the paint, feel like that was a confidence builder?
Oh yeah, for sure. Coach emphasis for the Texas game. They're going to be aggressive in the paint, so if we limit their finishes at the paint and force them to make contested jumpers, we're having a more successful game. So I think that us being productive today is going to help translate for the Texas game. But at the same time, we just finished this game, so we're just running off the highs and then focusing on what we need to get done in the next 2 practices for Texas.
Anything else for the players? Go ahead, Carl.
Nika, we've seen the student section show up for NCAA tournament games and opponents against top 10 teams. To have them here for Northeastern, which isn't exactly known as a powerhouse, how does that change the way you guys are? You know, I mean, you do all your preparations and everything, but just from, I don't know, an emotional point of view maybe, how would you describe it?
I mean, I love that they don't care who we play. I feel like that's amazing, you know, having them come out with the same energy, with the same attitude every night. That's what's expected of us too. We don't care who we play, you know, we come out with the same thing every night. So having them do the same thing is a big thing for us because, you know, we work so hard every day, we practice, we compete, just so we can perform well in front of them, just so they can, you know, be proud and, you know, have something to cheer for. And their energy tonight was incredible, and we're looking forward to having them every night and for the rest of the season. And I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Gabby?
I'll let any one of you guys take this, but Coach was saying that he had to at one point kind of tell you guys to slow down when things were rolling for you guys on defense, and then you transitioned that over into offense, and it was almost like a take a breath. What's that like, knowing going from, you know, the scrimmage where you were fighting on defense and it wasn't going your way, now it is going your way, to kind of temper that tempo?
Personally, I know a lot about that because, you know, he keeps telling me to just slow down. You know, sometimes I keep going 100 miles an hour, and as a point guard, you know, that translates to the whole team. So I've kind of been working on that, and, you know, my teammates have my back, my coaches have my back. It's been a struggle, it's been a challenge, but I feel like we're getting better at that. I'm getting better at, you know, controlling the tempo. What was the last question? I'm sorry.
I think you answered.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
going to call you out like that.
Sorry.
Roger?
Easy. What's your offensive mindset going into a game? I mean, you said you at one point told your teammates, I'm not just going to shoot anymore, but it seemed like you just kept going and just found different ways to do things. Do you not go in with a game plan? Do you just kind of adjust as to what's happening or how you're feeling?
I think I go in with just the mindset of being aggressive, reading the defense, seeing whatever's open, whatever looks my teammates get me. But I'm not looking either to just shoot threes one night, just to attack one night, but whatever needs to be done that night to be successful.